Where am I going to chop the mushrooms? Mushroom or board?
So we've got about 10 mushrooms. My daughter is going to help us. So can you chop up the mushrooms, please, into small pieces?
Okay.
And I'm going to have about 4 cloves of garlic.
You're showing the video camera, right, guys?
That's right. So we're just going to crush those, take the skin off. We are going to make a Vietnamese pancake omelette with pork, mushrooms, and of course, garlic. So we start with some chopped garlic. We chop our mushrooms. I've got some minced pork. You could also use some sausage meat. You could use tofu if you wish. Maybe fried up and crispy. Or you could have deep fried tofu as well and slice that up into pieces. For this, we're going to have the chopped garlic, and we're going to fry the chopped garlic up with some pork in the frying pan. We're then going to add a rice flour mixture to create the crepe. Then we're going to add over top of that some egg, cover it, and cook it all up till it's dry. We're also going to add some bean sprouts to that, which we've on top of the crepe. Yes?
You should tell them to wash it first.
Oh, yes. So we've almost finished chopping the mushrooms, so I'm going to turn the fry pan on to a medium-high heat and add about 2 tablespoons of oil in there to heat up. It's important not to have too little oil, otherwise everything will stick in the pan. It's also very important to have the pan hot enough, otherwise again, everything will stick. And what I'll get you to do is, could you take half a cup of rice flour, so this measure of rice flour, please.
Up to the top?
Up to the top, that's right. Into the mixing bowl, please. Perfect.
1 or 2?
Just 1. Nice. And the coconut milk, please. That's a half a cup already measured.
Same bowl?
Same bowl. And that's quite thick coconut milk, so we're going to add some water to that. Half a cup of water. You can add that in, please. And can you stir that up, please? Mix all the rice flour together with the liquid. We want it to be a thick milk consistency, like cream, let's say. It looks still pretty thick. I'm going to add some more water to that. If the coconut milk is thin coconut milk, you might not need to add so much water. Basically dilute it until you get that cream texture. Oops. It's okay. There we go. So we're ready to start cooking. Perfect. Okay, so we've got the garlic cooking in the pan here. It's about 1.5 cloves of garlic. We will add 2 or 3, about 2 tablespoons of ground pork, or you could use fried tofu, minced chicken, sausage meat, anything that you'd really like to have here. And cook that up nicely. We also want to add those mushrooms that we've chopped. So, we'll fry this up till the pork is cooked. So we've got 3 eggs. What we'd like to do is just beat those eggs and use a fork just so they're all beaten up nicely. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take the rice flour mixture and pour that on top. So, can you take a scoop of that, full scoop right on top of the meat. Another one. And a little bit over there. Good. Now, a handful of basil on the top. Right on the top there. And a handful of bean sprouts. Perfect. Now I'm going to see, it's this rice mixture that seems to get pretty sticky. So we'll see if we can cook that up a little bit. All right, now we're going to add our egg mixture to the top. Pour that right over top. And cover it all up to cook. That should cook for about 2 minutes, maybe 3. All right, this is done. It's been about 2 minutes. And the egg is definitely dry. Secret here is high temperature. The warmer your pan, the better it'll separate. Now that rice flour mixture does stick, so it is a bit tricky. I'm going to try it with a cast iron pan next to see if it works a little bit better. I'm just going to fold this over the top. Perfect. There we go. And put it in the plate. There is my daughter's dinner. Basil, bean sprouts, pork, delicious.